we will be looking at breaking up numbers. First, you will need to understand the concept of place value. Let's recap quickly. 100 tens and ones. Let's look at the following number, number 25. The value of 2 is 20, also known as 2 tens. The value of 5 is 5, or 5 ones. If asked to expand this number, it will look like this. Grab a piece of paper and pencil. See if you can expand these two numbers in 8 seconds. Ready, go. If you found that easy, you can already do the first step in breaking up numbers. There are 4 basic steps. Step 1, we expand each digit, like we did in place value. Step 2, we break up the big ones and the small ones and we group them separately. Step 3, after we've counted the tens all together and the ones all together, we put them all back. And step 4, we will finally see the complete picture when we get to our answer. I will first use blocks to help you understand each step better. Step 1, we have to expand each digit. So we have 25 plus 32. Let's begin with 25. 20 plus 5. We are done expanding this number, so let's cover it. Now that I'm done, I will put it in brackets. Next one, 32. 30 plus 2. Let's cover the number and add brackets. There is one more thing I have to write down. The plus sign. And we are done with step 1. Step 2. We have to now break up the big ones from the small ones and group them separately. So let's grab all the tens and group them together. Remember to add a plus sign and brackets. We are done with the tens. Now let's do the same with the ones. Here is 5 and over here is 2. Let's group them. Add a plus sign, some brackets, and finally a plus sign between the two groups. Step 2, done. Let's zoom in. Step 3. We can now go ahead and add them all together. 20 plus 30 equals 50. We write it down. 5 plus 2 gives us 7. All we have to do now is to add our plus sign. We don't need to add brackets anymore. Step 3, done. I've zoomed in once more. For our last and final step, step 4, 50 plus 7 equals 57. Great. Okay, now we will only be using digits. Another word for digit is number. So are you ready? What is the value of 2 in 25? And the value of 5? Write them down. Done. Remember your brackets. Now, what is the value in 32, the 3? And the value of 2? Done. Don't forget your brackets. We have expanded both numbers. The last thing to do is to add a plus sign between the two brackets. In maths, two brackets next to each other means we have to multiply them with one another. In this case, we just want to add the numbers, not multiply. So don't forget your plus sign. Step 1, done. Step 2, break up time. Group all the tens together. Add brackets. Now do the same with the units. Add brackets. Don't forget your plus sign. Step 2, done. Step 3, put all the 10s and all the 1s together again. 20 plus 30 is, 5 plus 2 is, don't forget your, great stuff. Step 3, done. Step 4, the bigger picture. 50 plus 7 equals 57. Okay, great. Let's try even a bigger number. 254. What is the value of 2? And the value of the 5? How about the 4? Great, let's write them down. Now, 323, the value of 3, the value of 2, and the value of 3. Done. So what should you do now? Break up the numbers. This time we have 3 digits, which means we will most likely have 3 brackets. Let's grab all the hundreds and group them. Let's grab the 10s and group them. Now we can go ahead and do the same with the 1s. Great! What shouldn't we forget? Plus signs. Step 2, done. Step 3, can you remember? That's correct, mixing them up. So 200 plus 300, 50 plus 20, 4 plus 3. Your final step? Beautiful! Step 3, done. Now, your final step, step 4. 500 plus 70 plus 7 equals, great stuff, 577. So why do we have to know this very long way of solving a problem? Well, it's actually very simple. There are many ways to work out a problem. Let's look at these numbers. Now, first of all, you have to understand the value of each digit. Then you could move on to breaking up numbers, which will lead you to even more complicated math sums. And then finally, and eventually, you will find your own favorite method of working out a problem. For breaking up number activities, go to the breaking up number exercise